On the whole insecure thing, I do want to go around the table because there are quite a few girls here who have OnlyFans. Maybe those of you who don't, you have your own thoughts on this too. Do you think it's insecure if a guy would not want to date a woman who's involved with fans or sex work? Do you think it's an insecurity that the man has? Starting with you, go around.
I wouldn't say he's insecure. I just think everybody's different. You know, each person has their own preference. I mean.
Okay.
I do think it takes a very secure man, though, to be with a girl who has an OnlyFans.
It's true.
She's like pretending she ain't there.
I think if there is a guy and he likes you, even if you get an OnlyFans or do something like or something, but he likes you, he will be with you. He will be dating you.
How early into the relationship are you revealing you have an OnlyFans?
Huh? Say it again, please.
Like so.
Do you tell them right away that you have an OnlyFans?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
But for a lot of guys, well, I kind of want to let everybody answer. So, but you think that if he really likes you, he'll accept it? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because there is a reason why you do this OnlyFans. You know, as a girl, you have a reason why you do it. So if you tell him the reason why you do it and he agree with you, why not?
What's the reason?
My own reason? You want to hear
Is it for money?
The reason was that I was in my country.
Okay.
No, I was with no money.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was no one. Mm-hmm. And I wanted left my country. So I started doing OnlyFans. Then one agency with a box agency in my country invited me to the box. And I showed my boobs after a fight. It goes viral, you know. I started to earn a lot of money. I started to earn a lot of money, so I decided to
Titty boxing? What's it called? Titty boxing?
No, it's
okay.
It's a real boxing agency, you know. But I did.
Okay, so you boxed and you wanted to come here and
yeah. So I just
you've been here for 3 years, so you're here. So now it's for money.
No, listen.
It's still for boxing.
You want to go to Sweden next? Where are you trying to go? You trying to go to Norway? Where are you going? Huh? Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Can you listen?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was in a little village in eastern Slovakia.
Yeah, it sucked. You wanted to come here. I get it.
I started to earn money, and now I can live here with money, and I just enjoy my life, and I do whatever I want to do.
You're here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here now.
So, I guess we understand why you originally got into it.
Yeah.
But it's not clear to me if the reasons with like, for example, let's say you were in a, let's say you got arrested for drug dealing and you told the judge, you told the jury, whatever, well, I had a really rough upbringing and I was very poor and I wanted to leave the inner city. I wanted to go to California.
It's different to be a drug dealer and be an OnlyFans.
But the reasons don't really, like, there's still the negative consequences of what you're doing. So the reasons are kind of irrelevant.
I don't take it like it's negative, you know? For me, it saved my life. I'm so grateful.
Okay, so
I'm grateful for that job.
Let me put it to you like this. That's cool. Let me put it to you like this, though. I would argue for most men, dating a woman who does sex work, OnlyFans, whatever kind of sex work, OnlyFans, it is a suboptimal dating choice.
Meaning it's not his first choice. He does. Average guy doesn't really want a girl who does OnlyFans.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Right.
There's no pro. There's no pro. When it comes to dating a woman who does sex work, for some guys it might be just a neutral. Yeah. Even that I question. For most men, it's going to be a negative. Very
she can make a lot of money. Like they could have a lot of time together. I mean, there's a lot of freedom.
Who should pay on the first date? Who should pay on the first date?
Who should pay on the first date?
Who should pay on the first date?
A man. If a man asks.
Should a man be a provider?
Yes.
Should a man be a provider? Your money's irrelevant.
My money's mine.
Great, but you just.
What do you mean? Like then it's my money.
Hold on. You just made the argument that, well, she makes a lot of money, therefore that will be to some benefit to the man. But the fact of the matter is, women don't share their resources with men.
I think some women do. I'm sure she probably.
You just said you want men to pay on the first date, so even from the jump, you guys don't share your resources with men.
Grid One Motorsports.
I'll come back to that. Thank you, Grid One, man. Appreciate
Only
it.
simps date OnlyFans girls. It is an L for a man to have his woman available for public consumption. Calling men insecure for not wanting a sex worker GF is lying to yourself. Stop it, be better.
So look, the reality is, thank you, Grid One, appreciate it. When it comes to the money, right? The reality is that's why men aren't, quite frankly, are not interested in your career, your education, your success, your ambition, your did I say status? Whatever, your money, because you guys we don't reap any sort of benefit from it. And then just on an evolutionary, hold on, from an evolutionary biological level, we don't even find it attractive on that level. But on a purely practical level, girls don't pay for first dates. Girls don't take us on trips. So we don't give a fuck about it. It's good
a lot
for
of girls
you.
do. A lot of girls
Nope.
do. I think a lot of
There's some OnlyFans women who do it
like,
to compensate for the this deficiency.
Even before doing like OnlyFans, I still like to take care of my man.
You just said you want a provider.
Yeah, I would want a provider. I would like my man to pay for, primarily like most things. But do I want to take us on vacation? Do I want to, hey, you want some nice things for Christmas?
When you say
like,
take him on vacation, do you mean pay for your half?
No.
And he pays for his?
No, I would pay for us to go on vacation.
Thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's cool. Most women who make good money don't even do that.
Yeah, I mean,
the relationship should be 50-50, I think.
I don't believe in that necessarily, but I think you're referring to the top percentage of men who can afford to financially take care of their wives and their family. I mean, your husband must make great money. Like in this economy, just to you don't contribute anything to a relationship, it's kind of unrealistic. Like, I do think...
She lives in Arizona as well. Like, for example, I was at my hotel and I had something to eat when I flew in, and I was just shocked. Like, oh my, this is almost nothing. Because Las Vegas is extremely expensive, but most of America, they can live simple lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Arizona's reasonably low cost, especially if you don't live in Scottsdale or like next to a golf course. And so I think we overestimate what it costs to actually live. But the worst part about it is that we want to live beyond our means. Not everyone is meant to drive a luxury car, and we have to accept that. That's one of the sicknesses in the society. That's why earlier I said I respect janitors. I respect working men who go to work and toil and earn on an hourly basis. And they can provide a life for you if you're willing to accept that the greatest value in your life is your family, as opposed to going to Mykonos and turning up in Tulum. And the problem is too many chicks want to go turn up in Tulum. And that's precisely why a guy like me, if I were trying to be a savage, I could be, because there's not a lot of guys who can, be in his position and say, oh, all you guys want to go to Tulum? Pack your bags, we're going tomorrow, right? And they'll do it. They'll pack their bags. So the problem is not accepting what is meant for you and wanting too much.
How do you know that that's what's meant for everyone? I do think some women are, meant to be, traditional home, like mothers and traditional wives.
It sounds like all of you said you want to be that.
And I do think she enjoys.
Yeah.
Just later.
I think later,
right now.
but I would still want to, I've had dreams of like having a coffee shop. I would like to.
The entire
do something
show is
like
not
that.
about you, so